I want to spend this last devotional camping out on one specific aspect of what it means to forgive, praying for the one who wronged you. We mentioned it yesterday, but let's spend a little time unpacking that because, let's be honest, when we've been wronged, often the last thing we want to do is pray for the one who wronged us. Years ago, a friend of mine experienced deep betrayal by an older woman she had considered to be a mentor and a close friend. Without sharing details that aren't mine to share, this older woman just turned on my friend. She made false accusations that tarnished my friend's reputation, at least among those that didn't know her very well. She berated the handful of people who came to my friend's defense and called this woman out on her slander. My friend was understandably deeply hurt and confused. I talked with her recently about what her process of forgiveness looked like. She said that even after she had long since decided to forgive this woman, she found herself fighting off bitterness and resentment. If someone mentioned her name or brought up what had happened, it would all come flooding back and take up residence in her heart and mind. Then she started praying for this woman every single day. It's been over a decade, and the woman who wronged my friend still has never repented, never apologized, never owned up. As a result, reconciliation has proved impossible. But my friend no longer harbors any bitterness, any resentment. She's not pretending it never happened. She's not dismissive of the wrong that was done. It just doesn't have a hold on her. It doesn't own or define her. And she attributes that entirely to prayer. Here's what she said. I prayed day after day, starting with prayers for my own heart. I prayed over the bitterness and resentment I felt. I knew I'd eventually turn to praying for the one who hurt me, but I wanted to want to pray for her. So I prayed God would soften me towards her. Then I began to pray for her in earnest. I prayed for whatever was going on in her heart that would have led her to do what she did to me. I prayed for repentance, not because it would satisfy my desire for an apology, but because her sin was not against me alone. It was against God, as all sin is. So I prayed for her repentance because I deeply desired the best for her. I don't know what conversation she's had with God. Perhaps she's repented to Him, if not to me. What I do know is that praying for her changed my heart towards her. What if you started praying for the people that have wronged you? What if you brought it all before God and invited Him into the process of forgiveness? What if you let Him change you? What if you submitted the one person that's hurt you into His nail-scarred hands? You might be surprised at what God can do when we only come to Him.